time to talk.
It's 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 time to talk.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you. You won't regret it.
Alrighty, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing here tonight? Well, that is right. We are here at one heck of a track. This is the Worldwide Technology Raceway here tonight. And what I love about this track is just how everything, the corners, the turns, they're all not even, and just how the different ways to get around to try to make these passes, fuel mileage game. How is this going to play in effect for these drivers tonight? It all comes down to, what can these drivers do? Right now, the track temperature during this qualifying, 76 degrees. Air temperature also the same, 76 degrees out there tonight. It is myself in the booth here tonight. Hope everybody's excited and ready. Being a Sunday night to start this week off, I'm excited to, be able to come here. It's been a little bit. We have had an off week last week for during the race, so we were not able to broadcast last week. We're back live here once again, but looking at our point standings and everything, we'll pull that up here and talk about it here in just a little bit. But with these playoff standings right now, one that's on this top of the leaderboard is going to be Clinton Woodby. Matt Hayden holding on to second in the points. Alan Martin's in third. Zach Haley in fourth in points. Russ Ivy's in fifth. Right now, Zach and Russ for fourth and fifth are tied for points right now. Alan Martin's only 8 points away from from third to fourth. Matt Hayden's at 21-27, where Clinton Woodby's at 21-41. So there's a little bit of gaps between 1 and 2 and 3, but with fourth and fifth being tied. Jordan Stencil is holding on to sixth in points. Rusty Modesty in seventh. Roland Collette in eighth. Brian Tyler in ninth. Thomas Adam in 10th. Dawson Tanner is in 11th. And Terry Collette in 12th for your point standings going into the chase here. So with a couple more races going on this season and everything, we'll look at our schedule here. I'll let you know what's going on here in just a quick second. Being here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway at the Gateway, next week we're going to be going to Talladega. Following week we're going to Nashville Fairgrounds. North Wilkes-Barre will be the throwback race. That's going to be August 16th. California is going to be August 23rd at Auto Club. Then we'll go into Lucas Oil Annapolis Raceway Park. That's going to be August 30th. And September 6th, the last race of the season, it's going to be at Kansas Speedway. That's what we're seeing for your schedule coming up this season. So right now, looks like we have a couple drivers still out on the track at the moment. We'll pull some of these drivers up and see where they're at. Clinton would be on your pole with a 33.113. Zach Keeley holding in the second. Jordan Stencil's in third. Roland Collette in fourth. Jimmy Fitzmaurice in fifth, rounding your top five here tonight for your qualifying. We'll go into our warm-up here in just a little bit, and then we go into our race. We got about a minute 15 seconds left of qualifying, and it looks like only drivers have not put a time in is Ron Walters and Chris Husky so far tonight. Throw it in the chat. Let me know how is everybody doing out there. I would love to hear from you. Let me know how was your weekend and the last week, and basically all the times we have been gone for with the bye weeks and everything like that. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. We went to Bristol, then we had an off week, then we went to Michigan, then we had an off week, and here we are at Worldwide Technology. But next week is going to be fun going to Talladega, knowing that anything can happen. It's one of those tracks that we love, and it's crazy, and you never know what will happen with all that. Alrighty, so with 30 seconds left, we're going to do our national anthem here tonight too at one point over another. We always, it's kind of a new thing we love. You got to give a big shout out to one of my buddies that have got the music play or made for us, customized for us, so we can thank them there, for here on Red Lane Racing Network. Can't thank them enough. So here's your bar right now, looking at where everybody's at, who's your leader, and where everybody so far is qualifying kind of at the moment. But this is Pinch a Penny Pool Patio and Spa, the perfect people for a perfect pool for the 100 at the Worldwide Technology. So I want to give Pinch a Penny a big thank you for being a sponsor here tonight. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do our national anthem. Hard to see right there at this moment, but we're going to pull that up here in just a little bit and see while everybody's getting situated. So let's listen in real quick and do our national anthem. Alrighty, let's go down on the track during this warm-up session. See where everybody's at, how it's looking out there tonight. You never know here tonight. So, at this moment on point, we're looking at the dozer out there on the track here tonight under the lights here at Worldwide Technology. We've got also rolling back there, riding around, and I believe I see a green card. It is. Trying to see who we got a cool looking 96 out here tonight. Let's get some interviews in, see how some of these drivers are doing, what it takes to get themselves in a good spot tonight. Zach, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
What's up, Brandon?
Well, I just figured why not have a chance to talk with you, see how you're doing, and, what's new?
Not much. I hate this track. That's something, though.
Well, at least just try not to get that number 8's, kind of like a, I don't know, color that car is, kind of like a sand color against the wall here.
I'm going to try not to, but no guarantees.
Well, at least if you do hit it hard to try to move that wall out for a couple of these other drivers, try to do one for the team.
For sure. I mean, I'm here to please everybody, so I'm going to do my best.
Well, right now, fastest during this warm-up session and everything. I know you're saying you hate it, but you got some good times coming in. What do you think, though? What is going to be a tricky part about tonight's race?
Definitely the tire wear. Last time we raced here the last season, it seemed like the people that had the most success were downshifted into 3. I did not have success with that, so I've been trying not to do it. I've been finding some pretty good success with these times, but we'll see how it holds up over the course of a long run if we get that far.
Heck yeah. Well, I want to wish you luck here tonight. Have some fun, bud. Let's see if we can talk to you at the end of this.
Absolutely, man. Thanks.
Thank you. Alrighty, that was Zach here tonight. Let's see if we can find somebody else to chat with here, see how they're doing. Hey, Jordan, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you, buddy.
Alrighty, bud. Well, we had an off week, so you can have some fun down at North Wilkes-Barre. You got to talk about it. How was it?
Oh, it was a blast. Hot. Very hot, though. Saturday noon truck race was pretty low in the heat, but it was a lot of fun. It was good racing at Wilkes-Barre.
Well, that's awesome to hear. Well, going from watching the real race last week, and then here we are back behind the wheel. What do you think, buddy? Did that last week's just kind of have fun watching them race, give you some momentum to get that beautiful-looking 83 scheme to victory lane?
We'll see. It's based on looking at lap times here. I got some tough couple guys in front of me here to kind of run down, but Gateway's always tricky. It's easy to burn your stuff up, so I think it's just keeping the same kind of rhythm, just kind of not burning your stuff up and saving for the runs. So I think that's the recipe for success. So hopefully I can miss the chaos and carry the momentum.
Heck yeah, well, we talked about this scheme. The scheme looked like it gave you some good luck 2 weeks ago. Let's see if it gives you some good luck tonight. I hope it works in your favor, and hopefully, like you said, save. So I wish you luck here tonight.
Appreciate it, brother.
Thank you. Alrighty, that is Jordan there tonight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go through your starting grid here tonight. See where everybody is going to be starting here. Alrighty, so in row number 1. Actually, you know what I forgot to do is your starting grid is brought to you by Pinch a Penny. Alrighty, starting in row number 1 here tonight, we have Clinton and Zach. In row number 2, we have Jordan and Roland. Row number 3, we have Jimmy and Rem. In row number 4, we have Russ and Garrett. In row number 5, we have Harold and Joe. In row number 6, we have the Dozer and Brian. In row 7, we have Thomas and Chris. In row number 8, we have Ron Walters. So that is your starting grid here tonight. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's looking at your track information here tonight at Worldwide Technology. Let's see if we can pull her up here for a quick moment of time. If I can find it. Here's your track information here at this 1.25 mile long of a track. 100 miles these drivers are doing tonight. 76 degrees on the track. 4 mile per hour southeast wind here tonight. So, with this field getting ready to go green flag racing, these drivers are going to be going 80 laps here tonight. That'll be your 100 miles. Pace car is going to take that hard left into pit road. Here we go for the first time here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag out in the air. Beautiful start by the number 92. Going into turn number 1 and 2. The 83, Jordan Stencil right there behind. Here comes the number 8 on the outside line. Trying to keep Roland Collette right there behind him. Roland holding on to 4th. Rem Wyatt in 5th, holding on. He's got a little bit of company from the 18. 18 Carrot Hawkins going for a ride, giving a little bit of a back end into Rem there. Well, let's go back to your replay and just see what just happened. Here's your replay. A little bit of bumper 2, that number 60 gets it locked up here. That's going to get the 60 up into the wall. And that's going to give the 18 a little bit of mowing some grass there on the apron. And that will bring out your first caution here tonight. So back live here, catching up to the field. Clinton Woodby as your leader. Jordan Stencil in 2nd. Zach Cayley in 3rd. Roland Collette in 4th. Rem Wyatt in 5th. That is rounding your top 5 here tonight. With that being said, we're just going to do our short commercial break here. We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you. You won't regret it.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Carter, I need new tires, but I just don't have time. Well, Grayson, we own Delta Tire and Auto Repair in Burton. And now we have a mobile tire shop that can come to you. At my house?
Yup, house, work, business fleet, or roadside emergency. What about balancing the tires?
Yup, even balancing a tire. Anything a tire shop can do.
We have all brands of rims and tires, so we have the largest inventory in Genesee County.
When you don't do your auto repair and tires with us, we both lose money.
Alrighty, getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here in just a quick moment. Pace car will take that hard left into pit road here in just a quick second. Pace car lights are off. We're getting everybody lined up. Let's get ready to go back. Green flag racing here. Pace car will take that hard left into pit road. Flagman will start dancing up in this little box. Let's see who's got what it takes here tonight. On the roof of the number 8. Green flag on the air. A beautiful start by the leader here, Clayton. Oh, both making contact. The 95 rolling and the 8 of Zach. That could have been scary, but great job able to hold on. Two battling it out here right back behind Rem. He and Joe White battling it out for position for 5th and 6th place. Farther in the field here. Side-by-side action going on. Jimmy Fitzmaurice now side-by-side. This is where it could definitely get a little dicey. Oh, somebody's in the wall. Sparks are flying. Jordan Stencil right now has taken the lead from Clinton Woodby up front as your leader. Watching this battle going on still here at this second of time. Jimmy, I saw battling again around Joe White. Right now I see Harold battling out with the 32 of Brian. Harold right now getting around the 32. Harold right now still holding on the inside. Joe White looking on the out. Jordan Stencil still holding onto your lead right there. Clinton Woodby holding on to 2nd place. Roland Clinton holding on to 3rd. With that being said, we're just going to do real quick. I got to take one quick second. Be right back. Apologize for that. We are back here, lap 9, 80 complete, 72 laps to go. Here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Jordan still holding onto your lead. Right there behind now, Roland has got around Clinton Woodby. Zach holding on to 4th. Jimmy Fitzmaurice in 5th, running your top 5 here tonight. Now the ultimate question is, when will these drivers have to come down into pit road, get a full tank of fuel and some tires? Tire management, they say, may be the key. Save, save, save. Want to give some shout outs here tonight to all the sponsors going on here, especially for this league. Pinch a Penny definitely being one of them. Thank you them coming on board here also. JS Designs being another one that comes on here tonight too. Can't thank them enough. Able to do it. Also to Goat Racing Diecast. Can't thank them enough for being a main sponsor here for the Twisted Chassis. Can't, all these sponsors coming out, giving them the biggest support we can every single week. Can't, also the Rothery family being another sponsor here tonight also. So thank you to them too. That was for your league. Our broadcast sponsors, can't thank them enough, and that's going to be Barbecue Beast Sauce being a sponsor here for the league. Can't thank them, or for the broadcast, can't think of them enough. All sorts of different flavors. If you want to get some delicious kinds for different types of meats, head on over their Facebook, go to the website, or order some on Amazon. Also the Sheath Underwear, use promo code NOLIFT, you can get yourself 20% off. Also too, there we go. Also, too, is going to be Delta. Can't thank them enough to coming on board for tonight. All the sponsors we have every single week. I get some messages, for them just to, saying thank you for the shout outs. So, for able just to try to help a local business be able to do what they can do is, one of our goals, to help the economy, helping the people out. Just one little word by the mouth can spread a lot of different ways. So we want to thank all the sponsors, also all the fans and the people watching here tonight, allowing these drivers to come out for just a couple hours of the night to be able to give us something to be able to produce. If it wasn't for you guys that allow these drivers to come out for just a couple hours, we would not be able to have anything to be able to talk about. So thank you to all of you letting these drivers come out and supporting these drivers, the league, and the broadcast every single week. Can't thank them enough for that. With Jordan still holding on to your lead, he's led 8 laps so far here tonight. Roland on to second. Zach now up to third. Looks like Glenn Woodby has now fallen back to fourth. Jimmy Fitzmaurice in fifth. Top 5. Harold Rothery right now holding on to 6th place in that number 1. Rem Wyatt in 7th. We may have saw a little bit of movement going on farther back. I see Chris and Brian battling it out here for 9th and 10th place for position. Good battle going on so far here tonight. Lap 16 complete here out of 80. 65 laps to go to the end of this. Ooh, man, the 32 kicking the sideways, going completely sideways there. Jordan Stencil here is still holding on to your lead with a 0.4 second gap. Here at the moment, let's go on the inside view of this nice looking ride. Watch just how focused he is, and watch this wheel movement going into turn 1, coming out of turn number 2. Holding it very, very steady. Listening to the gas pedal, or listening, not the gas pedal, listening when he gets onto the gas. Here he is into turn number 3, off the gas. Just starting to get onto it there, right in the middle of the corner. Out of turn number 4, coming to the front stretch. What I love is this track, just how the layout is. The lights being on the track just looks really cool. Looks like the sun is definitely starting to come down, a little cloudy out there at the moment of time, but not too shabby. Looking at these temperatures here tonight, we're only 79 degrees on the track, 76 degrees outside here so far. Here's your top 5 right now, dropping down. Actually, I don't want the top. I'm going to do the top 3. Forgot that I didn't have that situated properly. For your top 3 right now with Jordan, Roland, and Zach. You can see that 0.3 to a 0.5. This is a good battle going on so far. Trying to close it in to Jordan. Jordan doing what he's got to do up front. We'll love to hear from you guys in the chat. Let me know how is it going out there in the chat. Love to hear, see how the weekend has went, and basically already gone, but how that has happened. We're gonna go through here to talk about some of these drivers here in just in a second while I get that situated. Here's your driver info race, your info race of the night here. We're gonna go look at these beautiful side of these rigs here of who going from first all the way down. Here's Jordan Stencil. Right now is your leader. Started in 3rd. Here he is doing what he's got to do. Roland Collette holding on to 2nd. Started 4th. Lois is 4th. Zach right now. Zach currently in 3rd. Started 2nd. Lois is 4th. Glenn Woodby currently right now in 4th, started on the pole, and lowest who's only been 2 is this position now in 4th place. Jimmy Fitzmaurice currently 5th, started 5th, lowest is 9th. Harold Rothery right now was in 6th place, started in 9th, lowest is 12th. We go to Rem Wyatt next, and he's currently in 7th, started in 6th, lowest is 7th place. Go to Joe White in that olive tree. Right now, currently 8th, started 10th. Lowest is 10th with a little bit of company in your screen there. That was a 96 with a caution out on the track. Let's see if we can find out what just happened out here tonight. Let's Let's see if we go back just a little bit and see if we can find out what happened. I see, I believe that was the 18 of Garrett Hawkins. Go back a little farther with him. Just happened right behind, actually, where we were looking at the cameras earlier. 18, actually, when we saw that driver get in the back into the camera view there, that is because of the 18's help. I thought I saw the 96 get into the camera view really quickly. And that was due to the fact the 18 got in the back end there into the corner and gave him a little bit of a bump up. But alright, back live here. See the 18 going down into pit road. Here's your race off of pit road. There's your green cones. Here's your race off of pit road. Jordan leaving first. It looks like Clinton would be holding on a second, Roland in third, Zach in fourth. What I'm kind of curious on is the stop Clinton took. That was what I'm looking at, a 14.2 second stop. Kind of curious on how, yeah, from Clinton to Roland, there was a 0.5 of a difference from the pit stops. I was kind of curious how Clinton got up there so quickly, but by 0.5 seconds, that is why. Alright, with that being said, we'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
I didn't make tires, but I just don't have time. Well, Grayson, we own Delta Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
Including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, getting ready to go back green flag racing here in just a little bit. Let's see who's got what it takes here on this restart. Right now, row number 1 is going to be Jordan and Clinton holding on. Row 2 is Roland and Zach. Coming to the green flag out in the air. Beautiful start by Jordan on the inside line. Here comes Roland on the inside of Clinton Woodby, trying to get to that pass for second place. Side by side for second and third. Coming out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Right now, oh man, Roland going for a little ride. Loosey-goosey out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Here, he's going to follow right in behind the 92. Here comes the 92 on the outside line. A little bit of a bump on the back end of the 83. Battling out here out of turn number 4. 26 laps out of 80 has been completed here so far tonight. Here comes Jordan on the inside, still holding on. Clinton still holding on to the ID2 on the outside. At the corner panel, side by side. Right now, still side by side for your lead. Clinton with the nose forward out of turn number 4 down the backstretch. Now his teammate Roland can try to help. Coming into turn number 1, giving a little bit of a push. Now that's going to allow Jordan Stencil to get to that corner panel, still at the door. Here they are out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Will Clinton give that a little bit of a block while Roland trying to close it in and give him that push going into turn number 3. so far with 53 laps to go. Oh, Zach into the wall. Quite a few drivers following each other into the wall there. Oh, that's going to leave some marks. I think almost, not everybody, but almost every single person came out of that corner hitting that wall there. Follow the leader here tonight. Now with Clinton holding on to lead, does Jordan have anything for Clinton here tonight? With 15 drivers that have showed up here so far tonight, right now only 14 of them are on the lead lap. Looks like Ron Walters currently 26 laps down here at the moment of time. Some more into the wall coming out of the corner there. Still looking at these lap times. Clinton just ran a 33.3 last lap. Coming to the line this time by a 33.4. Clinton and Jordan almost identical on laps. Zach actually is a little bit faster there for third and fourth, but Roland giving Zach, Zach going for a ride almost down to the basement. With a 0.3 second gap going on between first and second place. Roland and Zach right now looking at their last lap. Roland is a 0.1 second faster than Zach with that battle going on. Russ Ivy actually about 0.1 second faster than the whole field here. And that is for fifth place. With him trying to close it in back here for fifth with Jimmy right there behind him. Harold Rothery right now holding on to seventh. Rem White in 8th, Joe White in 9th, Garrett Hawkins in 10th, Chris Susky in 11th, Dozer in 12th, Brian Cunningham in 13th, Thomas Adams in 14th, and Ron Walters running your top 15 here tonight. Coming out of turn 2 down the backstretch, coming to turn 3 here in just a smidge. Jordan has closed it in here on Clinton Woodby. Down from 0.3 down to a 0.1. Now out of turn number 4 down the back or the front stretch to complete another lap, bringing it to 34 laps completed, bringing it to 47 laps to go here tonight. See Jimmy Fitzmaurice holding on to 6th place, battling out here with the 51 of Russ Ivy. Looks like Jimmy is right now holding on to now the top 5. Was able to get around Russ. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, give us a like and share our streams. We definitely would love for you to do that to help us get out there. Looks like Glenn Woodby has led 14 laps here so far this season, with 35 out of 80 completed here so far here on Redline Racing Network. Can't thank everybody enough to give the Redline Racing Network the love and the, basically all the love and watching the streams every single week. Back up front though with Clinton Woodby having some company now from Jordan Stencil in the 83. Roland trying to help his teammate out there for a moment, trying to get on that back bumper to give him that push to get him closer. What's so tricky is these corners are a little different. Let's go on board here with Roland on the roof cam. You see he lets off, so he's not plowing into him, going into the corner with a different braking points. A little bit of grinding against the wall there out of turn number 2. looking at Jordan's and Clinton's different positions on the track. They're entering and exiting on the track right now at the same exact places. Here they are down the front stretch into turn number 1 with a 0.2 second gap at the moment, trying to close it in. Here they are out of turn number 2 down the back stretch now here for the Pinch a Penny 100 at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Here goes Roland on the inside, diving it in. Let's see if he can get it to stick. Coming out of the corner, and he does, able to make that pass on that number 83 Redline Racing Network machine. Beautiful pass that he was able to do, and that's going to put Roland now up to second place. Let's see if he can run down that number 80, no, I mean number 92. With 42 laps to go now, here in 2 laps, actually in 1 more lap, we're going to do our halfway point of our commercial break. We definitely want to give all the sponsors all of our love and support. They go right into the wall. That's going to leave a mark. Here it comes now, Jordan giving the push to the 95 of Roland. See if he can help, but Zach has now closed it in on Jordan. With just 40 out of 80, just 40 laps to go. We have to hit the halfway point of the night now. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right back here after these commercial breaks.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Carter, I need new tires, but I just don't have time. Well, Grayson, we own Delta Tire and Auto Repair in Burton. And now we have a mobile tire shop that can come to you. At my house?
Yup, house, work, business, fleet, or roadside emergency. What about balancing the tires?
Yup, even balancing a tire, anything a tire shop can do.
We have all brands of rims and tires, and we have the largest inventory in Genesee County.
When you don't do your auto repair and tires with us, we both lose money.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you, you won't regret it.
Alright, back at it right now, watching Roland holding on to your lead. Back and forth, it's set to crashes. If something happened while we stepped away. 49 out of 80 completed, 32 laps to go. Clint Woodby as your leader. Roland holding on second, Jordan in third, Zach in fourth. Right now, Russ Ivy holding on to fifth place. Ryan White in sixth, Jimmy Fitzmaurice in seventh, Harold Rothery in eighth, Garrett Hawkins in ninth, and rounding your top 10 is Chris Suski here tonight. Just 30 laps to go here in just a lap. Getting down to the crunch time. Man, oh man, where is time gone here so far tonight? I want to give a big shout out to is going to be Barbecue Beef Sauce. Head on over to their Facebook or website. Delicious barbecue sauce. Definitely can't, definitely wouldn't regret it. All sorts of different flavors, all sorts of different types of meats here tonight. All right, Clinton Woodby still holding on your lead with 30 laps here so far. Jordan has led quite a few laps here also, but he's got Zach right there behind him, right on that back door. Let's see if he can get around him here so far tonight. Right here he is. Let's see if he can dive it in going into turn number one. See the different braking points. He got onto the brake a little bit faster than what Jordan did. You can see what happens with the gap, but let's see if he gets that run coming out of turn number two. I do believe I see somebody that coming out of pit road. And here comes Jordan Stencil now coming into pit road to start his green flag pit stops. When will they come down pit road for your lead? They've been out there for at least 28 to 29 laps. That's when Jordan came down. It was 28 laps here so far. Rem Wyatt holding on to third now with Jordan going in. A couple other takers coming out. Well, here is the leader coming down into pit road now. Sliding it in. Let's see if anybody will get a black flag. You did not want to make a mistake here right now. That will definitely hurt and hurt your race if you speed down pit road here at this moment in time. All right, with your leader down pit road while we watched him head down. It looks like Jimmy Fitzmaurice also down pit road while we look at your leader from up front. That is going to be Zach taking over the lead here. Rem White in second. Ryan Cunningham in third. Roland Collette in 4th, Jordan Stencil now in 5th, Clinton Woodby in 6th, Russ Ivy in 7th, Jimmy's in 8th, Harold Rothery in 9th, Garrett Hawkins rounding your top 10. A couple takers still coming down pit road. Looks like your top 3 have not come down pit road with Zach, Rem, and Brian. Caution flag is out in the air. See who it was and what just happened. We're going to go back and find out if we can find and see if anybody was turned around. I see maybe Jimmy Fitzmaurice involved there. Let's see if we can find out what happened coming out of turn number 4. Oh, takes a hard into the inside wall. That is going to leave a mark. I think he's got a little bit sideways, got a little loosey-goosey coming out of the corner. Let's see. And he did, gets it loose, a hard inside hit on the wall of pit road. And that is going to leave a mark. And that is not what he wants to see. Currently, not at all. But that kind of is going to change some events here tonight. Zach still as your lead, but coming down pit road. Rem Wyatt in 2nd. And Brian Cunningham in 3rd. Coming down pit road, have not pitted. Everybody else has. Roland also coming down pit road, but Jordan Stencil currently now back on the lead lap while he was already 1 lap down while the top 3 stayed out. So with everything being said, we'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, getting back green flag racing here in just a quick moment. This is going to be your 3rd caution of the night. 9 laps under caution. 3 lead changes we've had here so far. But it looks like we got 1 more lap going to be going around. It looks like they extended it 1 more time to get everybody back up and rolling. Maybe there was a squirrel going out there. Pace car lights are off. Getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here with 21 laps to go to the end of this. Number 8 getting ready to take off. Let's see. Hard left in the pit road here in just a little bit. Just 2 more turns to go. Kind of looks like everybody's kind of having some issues. Maybe iRacing having an issue trying to get these drivers all lined up. They're still not lined up completely. And I'm very confused on why Jordan Stenzel's heading to the back. So pace car is in with everybody on the inside line getting ready to go. Green flag about to wave. Owen out there, good to see you, buddy. Green flag outfield start by Zach. I wish I was able to run tonight. Yeah, where the heck are you at, bud? Why aren't you out here tonight? With just 20 to go. Side by side with Rem and Roland. On the inside, Rem up in the wall. That's now going to clear Roland. Now we got Brian Cunningham going to try to work on the inside here. Jimmy Fitzmaurice and Clinton Woodby all right here, 2 by 2. Almost 3 wide, just how from the angle that camera was showing. Here they are. Oh, smoke a flying farther back into the wall with sparks a flying. Roland holding on to second, Brian in third. Clinton Woodby now battling for third. Clinton Woodby now able to get around Brian for third. Brian's now in fourth. Russ Ivy in fifth, running on top 5. Rem White in 6th, Chris Susky in 7th, Garrett Hawkins in 8th, Harold Rothery in 9th, Jordan Stenzel running on top 10. I'm 5 hours from home and couldn't bring the PC. Oh man, definitely sucks. Hopefully next week in Talladega, that'll be hopefully you're back home by then and have some fun restrictor plate racing then. Susky right now battling out for 6th and 7th place, still side by side. Chris is on the outside line. It looks like he gets him cleared. Oh, Brian is back in the bumper of the 51. On board here with the number 96. Let's see him get to the back bumper to the 32, giving him a push. That next week, yeah, it is. I think let's go through our schedule real quick. Just curiosity. Yeah, it's next week for, let's see, we're at Gateway today. Talladega's next week. Then we go to Nashville Fairgrounds. The following on August 16th is North Wilkes-Barre. That is going to be your throwback. August 23rd will be California Auto Club, Lucas Oil in Indianapolis is August 30th. And then we go to your season finale there at Kansas Speedway. That will be in September. Should be back by then. Heck yeah, buddy. Hopefully you'll be back and have some fun. Hopefully have a good night and hopefully get back home soon. 16 to go here tonight with Chris up to 5th place. Now able to get around Brian, catching up to Russ Ivy. Zach Haley right now still holding on to your lead. Jordan Stenzel now up to 8th place. Oh, Chris in the wall. Now that's going to able to allow Harold Rothery to round in that number 1. And Jordan Stenzel, we just seen turn around. Here's your replay of what just happened right in front. So we saw 96 get in. Oh, and just a accordion effect. And unfortunately, at least Jordan was able to stay off the wall there. That was definitely an accordion effect there. Oh, I believe when the 96 got into the wall there, that kind of Jordan basically bumper to bumper there. Here comes the 18 flying high. Bam. out of nowhere, the 18 comes by and gets him collected. I'm going to rewind it here. I just kind of seen everybody kind of stopped. Under caution, kind of trying to get onto pit road. Curiosity, that was kind of weird. Alright, with that being said, Russ Ivy as your leader while they get down pit road. We're going to do our commercial break here. I believe this will probably be our last commercial break of the night.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
Alrighty, getting ready back. Green flag racing. Green flag back in the air. Beautiful start by Russ Ivy. Rem Wyatt holding on to second place. Harold Rothery in third. Roland Glenn in fourth. 1, 2, 3, and 4 with 11 laps to go. Almost time. Close to the end here. This is where it's going to get interesting when things are going to make challenging times for a couple of these drivers. And we got a wreck in the backfield. Garrett Hawkins, Jimmy Fitzmaurice, and I believe Ron Walters. Here's your replay here at the moment. See the 18 come through on the inside line and 3 wide. 32 and 18 collide. Here comes 33. Nowhere to go. And accordion effect there. We'll go back. Let's go on board here with Jimmy Fitzmaurice. Watch all this happen right in front of him. So that is going to bring out let's pull up your caution information here tonight. Your 5th caution, 14 laps under caution, and 4 lead changes here so far tonight. So Russ Ivy up as your lead. Let's see if we can talk to him real quick. Make sure we are back alive here, and we are. Let's see if we can talk to Russ. Hey, Russ is bringing in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, bud, look where you're at.
Yeah, I've kind of done a little strategy call here. Decided to stay out. I've been about 5th, 6th, 7th place all night, so I figured I'm not going to even have a chance to win unless I did something a little different. So maybe I can survive the chaos here.
Hey, you know, like we always say, you kind of took what we always say. You got to do something completely different when you know these drivers a little faster. And hey, I like your call. I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
You know, you've been up here for a minute. Let's see what's going to happen. Only thing I'm a little worried about, you got to let your teammate there right behind you, or going to be starting on the outside of you. Let's see how this will play out for you.
Yeah, I felt pretty good there. We kind of had a buffer between me and the guys that got tires, and Roland ended up getting through all that there. So that's going to be tough to hold them off, but I'll see what I can do.
Heck yeah. Well, Russ, good luck, buddy. Have some fun. We'll see if we can talk to you at the end of this thing.
I appreciate it, Brandon. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, Russ Ivy there getting ready to go green flag racing here in just a jiffy here. Right now, the 51 of Russ as your leader, rolling in second, Harold in third, Rem in fourth, Zach in fifth, running your top 5. We only have 8 laps to go to the end of this thing. Just 8 more. Looks like we right now we've seen a couple drivers collected in wrecks earlier. Jordan Stencil being one of them. He's now in 7th place. We've seen the Dozer, a couple others. Looks like Jimmy Fitzmaurice, Garrett Hawkins brought it into the infield here. Thomas Adams being the first one lap down for 11th place. Here we go. Green flag about to wave. Pace cars in. Flagman to start dancing up in his little box. Russ Ivy going to lead the field to the green flag with just 7 more laps to go. Green flag is out. Beautiful start by Russ Ivy up front going into turn number 1, side-by-side action for second and third. That's going to be the number 1 of Harold Rothery on the inside. Oh, Russ, and oh my goodness, there is going to be the wreck. That is still no caution out right now. Still green flag at the moment. But, you know, we're going to replay that. I know there's the caution. Hard hit for all 3 of those drivers. From what I'm looking, we're going to rewind a little bit because of what it looked like. The number 1 of Harold may have just gotten a little loose and overcorrect and got the back corner panel of the 95. Zach was just there to get collected. And that's going to bring out your caution here with 6 to go. All right, this is going to be your 6th caution of the night. 16 laps under caution. 4 lead changes here at this moment of time. Russ Ivy still has your leader. Clinton Woodby now up to 2nd place. Jordan Stencil in 3rd. Let's see if we can talk to Jordan. Hey, Jordan, this is Brandon Booth. You got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
All right, with a roller coaster of a night for you here from the front to the back, back to the front, and here we are back to 3rd. Buddy, woo.
It's been interesting. I mean, I don't know if it's iRacing, but when I got the Lucky Dog, all the wave rounds had to start in front of me. I was like, what is this nonsense? Why am I starting all the way back here?
I did see that. That's why I was kind of pulling you up, too. We seen you get the wave round with the caution coming out during pit strategies, and I saw you go, stay in your spot, and all of a sudden you dropped back to tail end. I kind of got a little lost.
I was a little lost too, so I'm glad I wasn't the only one. But got to miss that big wreck there, so we'll P3 and have a shot at it. I'd be happy walking out of here with a podium, but win would be even sweeter. So we'll see what I can do here.
Hey, you know, we always say everything happens for a reason, and them messing you up and have to go all the way to the back got you not collected in the big one.
Yeah, exactly. That's a positive way of thinking of it.
Well, buddy, I just want to wish you luck. Have some fun, and we'll see if we can talk to you at the end of this.
Appreciate it, Brandon.
Thank you. Alrighty, Jordan Stencil there here at this moment in time. While we're just waiting for these cars to drive by, we're just going to take a moment and just watch them get situated. We'll be right back. All right, back here, taking a quick drink break here. Right now, Russ Ivy's got Clinton Woodby on the outside of him, Jordan Stencil in third, Rem Wyatt in fourth, Brian Cunningham in fifth, the Dozer in sixth. They're all lined up, double file, with just 4 to go. Basically a green, white checkered, almost 3 to go here on this time by. What's going to happen? What will happen? Who's got what it takes to get themselves a win here at the Worldwide Technology? Here at Redline Racing Network. Green flag in the air. Beautiful start by the 51 of Russ Ivy. Clinton Woodby in second. Does Jordan have anything for the 92 to get around? Here they are out of, Clinton in the wall. Out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Here's the drag race all the way into turn number 3 here at the moment. A couple of drivers did get some black flags, I believe, on that restart. 3 wide right there behind. This is not going to turn out very well. Oh, and the number 1 into the wall. This is getting dicey with just 2 to go. '92 and the '83 have closed it in on Russ Ivy here. Jordan's going to fall in right there behind. Here comes the 92 and the 51 making a move. Can Clinton Woodby get around Russ Ivy for a win? Coming to the white flag here this time brought to you by Pinch a Penny. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Does Clinton Woodby have anything for Russ Ivy? Can Russ Ivy keep him right there behind? Here comes Jordan Stencil trying to close it in also. Of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Russ Ivy giving Clinton Woodby a block. Down the back. Here they are going into turn number 3. Here just a little bit of a push, a little bit of a bump. Here they are going to be colliding into each other. Clinton Woodby at the moment's got what he's got it. Here they are coming out of turn number 4, and this time by, ladies and gentlemen, oh man, looks like it's going to be Clinton Woodby as your race winner. Russ Ivy bringing home P2, Jordan Stencil in P3 here for your top 3 here tonight. Good race we've seen overall. What a night we just watched. Here's your post-race show of the night here tonight. Let's see how some of these drivers are feeling, because they definitely well deserved it here tonight. Alrighty, let's pull up your P3 driver here. Let's see how Jordan Stencil is feeling here at this moment. I actually gotta get these drivers pulled up real quick here. Let's see how Jordan's doing. Let's see how he's feeling. Hey, Jordan, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you, bud.
All right, well, look at you. You said you wanted a podium spot, and here you are getting that podium spot. How are you feeling?
Pretty positive about it. I think it would have been nice if I had a little bit better exit there in the last lap. Maybe I could have been in the mix, but happy with P3 after the season I've had, all the ups and downs. So just happy to finally get the finishes. I think I probably should have been getting the whole season, but like I said, that's the last time I talked to you. I can't complain with a P3 after the race I've had. Back to the front, and then back on the podium. So.
Hey, you got yourself a podium the past 2 races. I have to say, just the different design you made of this car is the better luck of the night.
That's what it has to be. It was the paint scheme. It had nothing to do with the sponsors or anything. I just had to change up the colors a little bit, and it seems like that's changed my luck around. So
It was just a color. Maybe this iRacing's like, what kind of colors you got going on here? That's why it's like, yep, nope, here you go.
maybe it's not a fan of white paint schemes. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but maybe it's a fan of black paint schemes, and that's why I should keep sticking with, I guess.
Well, buddy, what a night! Going in, the past 2 races of podiums. You're now going, with being in the chase. Now we go to Talladega, where that changes up a whole world of possibilities. You don't know what's going to happen. What do you think? Are you nervous?
Not overly, because I like super speedway racing. I know that's probably not a popular opinion, but I quite enjoy it, especially in these cars with the amount of side force they have and side drafting ability in them. So should have a good shot at it. I know Clinton and Matt Hayden got a pretty good points gap on the rest of us right now. So if they have a rough night, maybe we can make up some of that gap. But it's not over till it's over, I suppose.
Heck yeah, well, buddy, who do you got to give a shout out to that made this thing possible here tonight?
Shout out to the other men's. Shout out to Race Control. Shout out to you for doing always a fantastic job on the broadcast. And other than that, shout out to my teammates and shout out to my mom and dad. I know they're probably watching. And other than that, we'll, like you said, pull the belts tight and get forward to Talladega.
Heck yeah, well, Jordan, you have a great night, buddy. You stay safe out there. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it, brother.
Thank you. All right, Jordan Stencil there, your P3 here tonight. Next up, let's talk to his teammate Russ Ivy, bringing home 2nd place here. Let's see how he's doing here tonight. Hey, Russ, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, man. I'm here.
Well, look at you, able to bring home a P2, get a podium spot here tonight. Almost able to hold off and get that win. And tell me, buddy, that last lap. Let's talk through what you think.
When I first crossed the line, I was pretty disappointed and irritated because finishing second. But now that I set back, I'm pretty happy with the result, especially where I was running. And we got the white flag, and I tried the diamond 1 and 2 to get a good run off the backstretch because I knew Clinton had fresher tires than me and everything. And I thought I'd got it, but he got just enough of a run, and I did. I run him basically as far as I could down to the grass. I wasn't going to put him off the track. I didn't want to, and I thought maybe right there I kind of was ahead of him still, but I couldn't get up to get a good enough angle to kind of get into turn 3 and 4, and he just got inside of me there. Like I say, I was lucky to hold him off as long as I could with those cautions, so I knew they were coming. But I wish I could have held him off one more corner.
Well, you almost did. It was a great race. And hey, if you look back at it, 0.052 of a difference at the line. You can't really beat that. It was a very close finish from you and Clinton there.
Oh, yeah, very close. And, and me and Clinton were talking right there, and he gave me a little bump in the 3 and 4. And it's one of those he was talking about how, he didn't want to do that. I said, it's all good, man. I kind of deserved it, for blocking him down on the track. But that was just good, hard racing. We both made it through. Only thing we got were 0 X's, and everybody got to the finish. That's just fun. That's what it should be right there.
Heck yeah. Well, you want to know another thing that you can be proud of? You're the biggest mover of the night here tonight. 5 positions you have gained since the start of this race out of everybody. You can't beat that either.
No, I'll take that. Especially like in practice, I was down like 11th, I think 12th or 13th on the speed chart, and then qualified, I think P7 ish or something, or say 5. Yeah, it'd be P7. So not complaining being up toward the front of the field, and always, like they say, good points day, right?
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, who do you want to give a shout out to that made this thing possible here tonight?
Thanks everybody puts on the league. Like always, enjoy racing it and looking forward to next week, and appreciate you broadcasting it.
Most definitely. Well, Russ, you have a great night. You stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Brandon. See you.
All right, Russ Ivy there. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, your race winner here. Let's see how he is feeling. Mr. Clinton Woodby for the Misfits Motorsports. Let's see what he's doing. Hey, Clinton, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
You know, you're just not getting tired of talking with me at the end of these races. That's what it's coming down to be.
Oh yeah, it's if I don't hear from you at the end of my Sunday afternoon, from that point on until the next Sunday, it's not good.
Well, but what a night and what a battle between you and Russ that last lap. It was fun. It was great racing, great entertainment to watch with the bumping and grinding and him running you down close to the basement there. You guys, doing what you had to do, the different techniques and the different tire wear. It was a heck of a show that you guys just put on there.
Yeah, I was already apologizing him and the meeting room there where we all wait, and he was cool with it. It was one of those things where I'm reacting to a move I'm thinking he's made, and not, it's just I wasn't trying to dump him. I was just literally, the move that I made was exactly how I wanted it to play out, and I didn't think that was going to happen. Like I was telling him, that's one thing that makes these cars kind of fun to drive. You can make a little contact, and as far as the net code goes and just the cars themselves, they don't really overreact too much as far as, how they act whenever there is contact. So I was hoping I was close enough and actually just already on his bumper as soon as he started braking, so I could just watch for his nose to drop, and then at that point I just, I wait like half a second before I did it to just try to push him up a little bit. But he did a good job still holding it down to the bottom. I think I had both of the left sides on the curb to just get underneath him there coming out of 3 and 4. So he did a good job with those older tires, just keeping it held to the bottom as much as he could.
Definitely, and you guys, it was a great race overall, especially being this type of track. For only having a couple cautions, it was just the cautions were just simple little oopsie daisies, and you guys able to outcome and overdo everything. It can't be that type of night.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened on that last caution, but I think Roland was going to get this one in the bag. I think he was on the same strategy as me. I just took 2 tires on that last stop to just not lose any extra spots. And then, yeah, like you said, the cautions just kind of kept playing out, and you had to throw a different strategy at it and try to go, put 4, put 2, do a pit now, do a stay out. So it's always changing. You think just when you think the race is about finished up with 15 to go and we're going to run it out, it's nope. 3 or 4 more strategy calls to go.
Heck yeah. Well, great job. Congratulations on the race win here tonight, buddy. Who do you got to give a big shout out to that made this thing possible here tonight?
Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend Megan and Blair Peterson, the Win a Bid diecast. All my teammates tonight: Harold, Ron, Brian, Garrett, I think was in there. Ron didn't make it. He didn't make all the race. I think he missed the first 20 some laps. He was locked in Porter John, but we got him out finally. So yeah, appreciate everybody for watching and participating in the chat, and you for broadcasting. I know that's whether you want to or not, and you like it or not, it's still something you got to do. So it's a job nonetheless. So you do a good job. Appreciate you for doing it, and we'll see y'all next week.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck for next week being at Talladega, because hey, you never know what's gonna happen being a restrictor plate. But congrats on the race win tonight. You stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Have a good one, bud.
Thank you. All right, Clinton would be there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed the show here tonight. Congratulations to all the drivers here making it happen. Here's your race results here from Clinton Woodby, Russ Ivy, Jordan Stencil, and Roland 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going through your next row through for 5th is going to be Zach, Rem, Harold, and Dozer. Thomas, Chris, Brian, and Jimmy. And last but not least, we got Garrett, Ron, and Joe through your race results here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed the show. Good night, and we'll see y'all very soon. We'll see y'all next week.